Hello guys, welcome back to the Procrastinating channel. We're back playing Skyopolis 4 and I'm joined again by the bros.
Family.
And yeah guys, well without further ado, let's jump straight into today's exciting episode. So, a few things you need to do today guys. So as you know, last episode Troy and Tony started working through Botania. Well, the last couple episodes have been Botania related, so we're very close to almost finishing this. Obviously we're not about to go down the Heart of Diamond and the Boomerang just this second, but the rest should be fairly straightforward. So very briefly between this episode and last episode, I've just put some drawers here just to put the runes in to make it a bit easier when we're using the rune table here. So that's the first thing we're going to do. Afterwards, my plan is to get as much of this page finished. That's going to be the gas tier, the runes, and everything else, and hopefully eventually getting into here, so we can get some fuel and some crude oil to get into the plastic to then move into refined storage. So, without further ado, let's clear up some of these more not quieter ones I don't want to talk about. Some more of these easier ones here. So this diamond shard ore, I might as well just finish it as it's just blank ore into the water over there. Obviously there was a small chance of getting some. There you go. There we go, yeah. So basically just to get there guys, it's a small chance when you throw basic blank ore into your green water that looks like radioactive material. So yeah, well there you go. That was that one quite
magic.
So that was that one quite simply fixed, yeah, completed. So we want to create the multi-block used to make Terrasteel, which is runes. So we don't want to be using that. Actually, I might come back to that once we've done the rest, because I believe
we'll come back to that after.
I'll finish that one at the end. So right, Rune Making. So where Troy and Tony left off was, well, we ended up got one sloth rune, which is not a bad thing because we need quite a few of these anyway. So we're going to start working through the runes. So let's look at Rune of Greed. Is Rune of Greed? Yeah. Which is 2 mana
put
pearls,
your 2 diamonds in.
A Rune of Water and a Rune of Spring. Okay, so we want a Rune of Water and a Rune of Spring, which is there. So we're going to put those both in. We're going to grab a bit of this thing. That needs to charge up. So I think I do need to move some of these. Unfortunately, we have kind of we're not short of mana, but as far as mana spreader goes, yeah, we're running a little bit low. We've got really bad coal shortage right now. So need to look at that at some point. But obviously making the sand for the next step we want to do is taking our kind of coal supply, and this is kind of so that's what I have been doing, to be honest. So I have been making blank ore quite frequently and then letting it run through the automatic system, because the amount of coal ore we get through obviously that way, it's fine doing it using mana to get the ore, but obviously technically speaking this is the better way, because you get the ore so you can then fortune it, so you do get slightly more. But yeah, that isn't it's not too bad this way actually, because we did get quite a few stacks. But yeah, anyway, hopefully this is now, well, this is taking a while, this rune, although it is the last rune, so I mean it makes sense why. But yeah, we could probably speed this up a little bit. I mean, do we actually have any coal in the system by any chance, just to try and speed through this a little bit? Let's have a look actually. Or even coal in the system. Okay, we've got 90. Actually, coal coke will work. And how are we doing? This is taking, tie a little bit of rock in here. Hit it with our wand. And we have, wait, what? Oh, okay, do you get more? Okay, so we also got we got a Rune of Water and a Rune of Spring. Okay, that wasn't actually a bad trade-off actually. I'm not gonna moan about it. Okay, so we have a Rune of Greed. So that's the first rune. Whew, that was that was a bit long. So gluttony. So mana pearls, fire, and winter. So we have 1 winter, 1 fire, 2 mana diamonds. I don't know where all the mana diamonds have gone, because there was definitely more than that in there, but hey ho. Rune of the Winter, that is now loading up. So let's get yourself another bit of put a bit of stone in there.
Reading about there's 21 mana diamonds in there.
There was, I'm sure there was only 2 showing there, but maybe I just didn't see it. It's fine. Thank you. Fucking stupid thing. Right. Okay, so we have a wound. I'm about to say wound, rune of gluttony now. So, and we've also got another rune of winter back. So I think they're giving they're actually returning the runes. Actually, that's pretty cool. Okay. So next rune is the Rune of Loss, which is summer and air. So air looks like you, and summer should be second one, right? Yeah, there we go. So yeah, wait.
Do you remember to make a second sloth one, right?
Yes, I will do. Yes, don't worry. I'm going to go back through and do those. So right, so we've got Rune of Air, a Rune of Summer, 2 mana diamonds, like so. Grab us our bit of living rock, which I'm going to put in there now. There we go. And then we just got to wait for this to fill up, which is not taking too long now, actually, which is quite good. And a few seconds later, we have our runes. Okay, so we now have our Rune of Loss now. So, moving on. Before I forget, I'm going to make another sloth rune before Troy has an aneurysm. So we need an air. Oh, my brain just died. What else do we need? Air and what was it? Air and autumn. Okay, so one of you. So we want an air. Well, that's autumn, but yeah, you get what I'm saying. A rune of air. Put the rune of air back in there. We want 2 mana diamonds. I'm guessing the same. 3, but hey ho. That's you. Living rock. Okay, there we go. That's waiting for that to process very, very quickly. And a few moments later, we have our new runes. Although for some reason it left a rune in there for some bizarre reason. So let me take that back out. How do you take a rune out?
Shift and right click.
Ah, right, there we go. Yeah, cool. Right, so Rune of Autumn, Rune of Air, and a second Rune of Sloth, which goes into there. Okay, moving on to our next rune, which is the Wrath rune, which is Rune of Earth and Rune of Winter. Earth is you. It's Mr. Greeny. Why is Rune of Winter not going in there? I don't know why. It's because Rune of Earth, Rune of Winter, 2 mana diamonds, a piece of living rock, and then we wait again. And yet again, a few seconds later, you're done. Okay, there is our Rune of the Wrath. Well, Wrath rune, sorry, should I say. Right, winter goes back into its place there, and earth goes back into there. I probably should wait, because I don't exactly know what the next one's going to be. Oh, it is water and winter, funny enough. See, if I left that on me, I wouldn't have to take it back out again. But so that's that, and then 2 of you. Get rid of the key for now. Okay, so we want 2 mana diamonds, water, winter, and a living rock. And yet again, we shall be back in a moment. And after a few seconds of this not running and doing what it should do properly, because we ran out of coal, well, in this case charcoal, we now have our next rune, which is Rune of Envy. Right. I mean, yeah, I'm just going to put winter back on there, and that's it. Okay, so we have one more rune left to make, which is Rune of Pride, which is Rune of Summer and Rune of Fire. So we want Rune of... That does not look like summer, but it is. Okay, cool do. That's fine. So 1 of you, 2 of my diamonds. Chuck these in before we run out of mana. It's kind of how I'm feeling right now. Yeah, it's loading. There we go. So that's right. So that is our last rune being made right now. And it's actually going pretty quickly, to be completely honest. To the point where I didn't even have to leave you guys alone there. So we now have all our advanced runes are now here in our system, completed. So let's claim our little quest there. Okay, so we now have 2 more items to make, which is a Rune of the Crust, which is just a sloth rune, which is why Troy said about making the extra rune for that specific reason. So let me go into my crafting remote and craft up the rod. What am I missing? And there we go. There's our Rod of the Crust. So this, if you don't know, is used to exchange items for mana, which I don't know if that's really the best way to use mana, if I'm honest, but hey, it's an option. Okay, so final rune, I believe, is this all? This is every single rune that you can actually have. So I believe we have every single rune. It looks like I've got every single rune. Winter. We need a rune of mana, which we don't have.
Oh, yeah, that was used to make the...
In that case, then I need to take all these runes out. And why is that? Because I need the runes. Right. So I didn't actually make a rune of mana. What does that need? Oh, okay, mana steel and a mana pearl, so that's not too bad. So let's get that in the system. Straightforward recipe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's gonna start doing that. I do still need a bit of living rock. Chuck it in the middle. This isn't taking too long to actually. There's our rune of mana. So now we can start working through all this again. Someone forgot to tell me. But then if I actually look to the recipe and just not assume, then yeah, that's fine. As I said, first real time actually doing any sort, well, this is as much Botania I've ever done. There we go. So I know that's going to take...
I think we've
dabbled with at least not the runic water. We've done the mana spreading and chucking things into the thing, but we've never done kind of the rune.
Yeah.
So
we somehow managed to fight the Gaia Guardian.
Well, yeah, which we'll be doing at some point as well later on. But yeah, we're just waiting for this now. So yeah, we'll probably be back shortly, guys. Okay, guys, and it's done. So let's click here. Where the fuck is my living rock? I must have picked up by accident. There we go. And click. Oh, sick. You get them back. Okay, that's nice. Even after all that, I love it. You still get it back. Right, so let's put these back.
Oh, what? And that was for the ultimate one?
Yeah.
Okay, so we could just make unlimited ultimate ones. That's nice.
Well, unless it's like a chance, which is a possibility, but yeah. Rune of Pride. Rune of... I feel like I'm missing one rune though, so maybe we did lose one. But yeah, there is our Rune of Ultimate Power in the bottom there, so... And we just get a 1 coin for that. Okay.
I haven't actually grabbed it.
So, now we can now use some of these to actually make this terrace. I don't actually know how we make this
when you craft with them, you definitely lose them.
Well, yes, I know, but that's fine. It's not the end of the world. So it's a base one. So I have got a second fire, which is fine. Second fire. Yeah, so these... Okay, what I'm going to lose is the mana, which I'm not... Okay, I'm going to lose the water, but they're not too bad to make. So is that the mana? Where's the mana one gone? I think your mana...
You need blocks of lapis, Paul.
Air... Earth, I believe. I think this is all I need. Actually, no. What am I putting in there for?
Oh.
Huh?
You need blocks of lapis.
Yep, no, that's fine. I'm on that already.
Yeah, they're already crafted.
Oh, there we go. So I said we've got plenty of lapis anyway. So, right. So Terrasteel plate, which is okay. That's that. So the only thing I'm missing is a block of mana steel, which I should be able to do if I take out the mana steel from there. Should be able to give this a block of mana steel, which then creates this one of you. I guess I need to take the lapis blocks out. Because what I'm required to make apparently. So that's that. What else? Oh, yeah, I've got 4 lapis. Oh no, I haven't. I've got 3 lapis blocks on me, right? That is that side of things. So create the multis blocks to make Terrasteel. Okay. So the question actually being is, how do I actually do that? So let's have a look at the lexicon Botania. Terrasteel is a complex magical ally infused with religious amounts of mana. Synchronizing it proves to be no small task. For starters, its creation requires a Terrasteel agglomeration plate placed over a checkerboard pattern of lapis blocks and living rock or simmer rock. This block then needs to be provided with mana, with sparks being of the most effective way of transfer. Okay, so we've got to make sparks. So okay, that's all right. That's all right. That's quite straightforward actually. So I guess let's put it here then. So I'm guessing this was kind of how it should go. Do need some living rock. I'm guessing this is how this goes. Something like this, I'm guessing. At least that's what the book kind of looks like, right? Yeah, I think that looks fine. Okay,
yeah,
there
that's
we go.
correct.
So, sparks. How do you make sparks? Which is, yeah, spark, here we go, which is, oh, okay, that's actually not that difficult, actually, to be honest. That is actually quite straightforward. In fact, I've just made sparks now. So I'm thinking, if I'm right, if we click on there, like, I think you do have to right click it in, I think. Ah, there we go.
Ah,
Sick. There we go.
that's definitely a
And
different animation.
that is how you get Terrasteel. So, yeah, quite straightforward. But it does use quite a bit of
And
mana.
just like that, Tony's armor became null and mute.
Well, yeah, it does take a lot of mana, but yeah. But that is that's Terrasteel, so quite straightforward. And that's pretty much Botania down apart from that. Okay, now on to the fun bit. Okay, guys, so we've pretty much done with Botania for now. So we're not going to be able to get into this fully, but I at least want to try and get some crude oil on the make. So we're gonna start doing that now. So we're gonna need a few items. So I did have this set up in my crafting remote. So I did set this up in my crafting remote. So what we need is a centrifugic separator, which is this thing here. So I've got myself a flux point. So I'm
Centrifugal.
or centrifugal, there we go. Whatever. It's a separator that you use to get crude oil. So does yeah, right. So I'm going to put this in this corner for now. So this is going to be like our fuel area maker. So let's do that for now. Going to put the power point behind it just in case I want to hide this later. That's now getting power. So what do you put in here? So what we're going to need is, if I'm correct, as I've made some of this, if I go to the sands, yeah, we need this bituminous red sand, and I've just destroyed that, but yeah, it's basically what it's kind of called. The machine can be used to make crude oil from, yeah, the sand. Tar and bitumen is a byproduct of this. So we're going to put some of this sand in here, which will now start, well, what we do need to do is, before I do anything else, is put a upgrade this machine a little bit. So let's make ourselves a resonating upgrade component. What we're missing, I'm missing some, aluminum gears. Okay, so let me run back over here, make some aluminum gears, because we do have some aluminum ingots in the system, I believe. Love everything we need, yep. Well, just about. Fucking coal. Why is this pack so coal fucking orientated, man? It's so fucking annoying. So there we go. I've got 12 ingots, so this should give us enough, well, the few gears that I need. So okay, back on what I was saying. So I want to make a resonating, not a B, I want to make a resonating upgrade just to make this go a little bit quicker. Plus I want to double the outputs as well, so I'm going to sort that out in a second. So that's that. As you can see, we're getting tar, red sand, bitumen, and we're starting to get a very small amount of crude oil. So, do I have any other upgrades in here? So, is it auxiliary? That's a dynamo. We want a flux leakage. Do we have any of them? Yeah, we do have a few of them. So, I'm going to put one of you in there to make you a little bit quicker. And then I believe there's one which does doubles your output. So, to what? Let me look at thermal. Here we go. No, that's injectors. That's do I not have any of the? I guess not. Okay, so we want the extra. Is it secondary product? Yeah, that's what we want. Damn it, we need a servo. Okie dokie. That is fine. I'm sure we can make a redstone servo. They're not very hard to make. And I've got to try and find this. There we go. Secondary product. There we go. I mean, this is using a lot more power, but yeah, I mean, it's worth it in the long run. So I'm going to put another. Where's one of those flux leakage things gone again? There we go. Another one of you. Just to speed up this process. That's now going quicker. Okay, so now we've got to sort out the fluid that's coming out of there. So for now, I'm just going to use a normal fluid pipe. And do I have a... damn it, these all have lava ring. Okay, looks like I have to make a Salic fluid tank for now. What we're missing cast, which should be able to. Oh damn it! Okay. You see how many tanks these made? I'm just bloody surprised I've not got any spare of these, but that's fine. Thankfully we've got some wood in the system, so that clears that up. So I can make myself a cast, and then we can make myself just a brand new fluid tank for now. So I'm going to put you quite straightforward next to you. You're not going to connect because you cables are annoying. I need to do that. Can I just export the fluid? Okay, that's fine. That should work. Might be a little bit funny with me, but and then we want to do auto output. Is that going to send the fluid out? Which it is. Okay, very very slowly, but that's because I've not actually. Right, where's my morphing tool? Because now I should be able to then just go, and then that should be sucking out all the liquid. Nice, okay. And as for the other stuff, I'm going to grab a white, which you can't search for, you've got to put ender chest. Yeah, as you can see, we've got a lot of ender chests. White. And I'm just going to slap you on top of it, and I'm just going to not cheat, but I'm going to export. And there you go, and the items are now coming out of there. So we've got crude oil coming in here, and we have yeah, coming out of there, so that's cool. So next step is I need a crude oil bucket. So let's get us I don't know why I emphasized the word bucket there, but hey, do that. That's our Curios, that's our, well, crude oil bucket, which is fine. Next thing we need is a still. So I'm going to put that back in there, and I will grab one bucket, just throw to these guys. So actually it's going to be in the system, so pick that up. Okay, so the next item we need is a fractioning still, which is going to take the crude oil and split into two different fluids. At least that's how I understand this to work. So let's just give this a pop that out. That should take you into there, which it does. Nice. I will need some power cable, so I'm going to run this along here for now. That should now be making, well, I do need to make another upgrade for this to make this a bit quicker. So let's do res. Present upgrade. Which is giving us light oil and heavy oil. Nice. So that does mean I do need more of these fluid tanks. So hopefully I can make okay. Looks like I didn't make enough of the cast. So let's do that. Need 2 of them. And then I should be able to make 2 of these as long as I put these in the same place. So then now when I do that and that, when I click this and go into here, if I now go output and output and then auto output, hopefully that will, yeah, split them up. There we go. So we now have light oil and heavy oil. Nice. And that's pretty much the very, very base setup for yeah, to get this kind of working. So to make this obviously a bit more automated, I'm going to put a diamond chest down here if I've got a spare one, which I do. I believe I should be able to auto input into this. If I just click on blue and then go auto input, like so. Is that gonna work? I believe so. And then actually, wait, hang on a second. Is that how I want? Auto input enabled. Yeah, that should be right. Yeah. So let me get more of my sand. I'm gonna grab some of this, chuck this in here. That should start putting it in, which it does. And then that should now keep making this this stuff. And I mean, 64 buckets is quite a lot, so yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. So okay, we do need to get buckets of these, so we should be able to do this. So if I then grab you out, chuck that in the system, and then do the top one, same thing, like so. We now have a heavy bucket and thingy. So right, refined fuel is made by how? So that's light oil or heavy. Okay, right. Okay, cool. So actually, the best one is the light oil. Is that what it's saying? Okay, so I do actually need another still. Okay, fair enough. Interesting. Should better do that. I do need to get some glass because. Don't know if it can. Oh, it's any glass. There we go. Cool. So yeah, so that's now that. So how would I want to do this? I mean, I guess if I just put the steel there, fluid cable. I mean, the setup's going to be a little bit makeshift, but do you know what? If it works, it does not matter, and that would have worked if I sorted this out. Right. So that needs to come in. Let's punch this cable out. Re-put it back on again, and then now if I was to click on, there we go, that should be now filling that up, hopefully, which it is. We just need to power this now, so we're going to run the cable along here. Same thing, we need to make another resident upgrade because it's my favourite item and I'm out of gears, which is a bloody pain. Could you make me some lumium gears if possible?
Some what gears?
Lumium gears. Okay, well in the meantime, I do think I do have a reinforced upgrade. So let's put one of them in there for now, because that's going to do us slightly better. There we go. And it does mean I do need another tank. So let's make another tank. I think I do need to make one more cast to finalise this little setup here, which is going to go there. And then do I have any more fluid pipes? Doesn't look like it, so let's just go to fluid pipe. Where's my Salic fluid pipe? There we go. I should have enough. No, I do not, because I need some bricks. Do I have any bricks? I do. Do I have enough? Ooh, just run out of bricks, which is bloody annoying. Yeah, so I need some clay, which you do have, so let's take that out. I need to put a waystone over here so I can just get the But oh yeah, there's a rat running around actually. Okay guys, well that's all we've got time for. So unfortunately I was going to show you making this black plastic, but unfortunately there was a bit of an issue. I lost that part of the recording. So, but it is quite straightforward. So you just chuck. Obviously that's how you craft the black. Well, yeah. Well, actually no. You smelt a bit of bitumen, and then you chuck that into weak enrichment water, which gives you the plastic. And quite straightforward. And obviously the recipe for the cylinder is just, yeah, quite straightforward. If you go all the way through, and then yeah, reinforced stone, which is the compressed iron ingot, which I've already made. So yeah, but anyway guys, that's all we've got time for today. So thank you guys for watching. We made some reasonable progress today. We've almost finished the Botania side of the quest line, which is pretty sick. It was nice to actually get into this mod actually, and it's pretty cool. So there is so many different items you can actually make that's not in the quest book. So we will be playing around that at some point, and obviously guarding and other bits and pieces. But until next time, I have been KnightMiner.
I've been really quiet most of me.
And I've been Botania.
And we'll see you next time for another episode of Skyopolis 4. Bye guys!